Okay, Sounds of Decay 1.
This is Wake with the Return of Magik. Magic can refer to sorcery or a practitioner of mystical arts, but it can also signify a spiritual practice that one aligns with natural forces. After 13 years, perhaps some magic at work in that number, the stars have once again aligned for the six-piece Arkansas outfit to conjure another slab of alluring, otherworldly heaviness.
When I first heard it, I thought, uh-oh, it's magic. These 6 tracks explore magic in nature, the cosmic forces that shape us, and the anguish that follows when we either fail to recognize them or misread their influence. This ain't magical mystery tour, people. It's doom spiked with death metal and avant-garde chaos sprawling across epic compositions, most in the 8 to 10-minute range. Songs unfold in chapters, blending complex songwriting contributions from multiple members with a new layer of dynamic depth courtesy of guitarist Austin Sublett, whose searing solos contrast the underlying savagery.
You swore we'd always be
That's a
together.
great title.
Opens with delicate harpsichord notes that later resurface, a ghostly reminder of what's to come. Darkness soon takes hold through the doom-laden drums of Jeff Morgan and the oscillating death metal guitars of John Judkins. Vocalists CT, Chris Terry, and Brittany Fugate trade off between eerie spoken word passages and a mirthless, whispering sneer before erupting into a piercing wails, realization hitting like a gut punch as broken promises unravel. A moment of respite arises in clean guitar and windswept ambience, but it's fleeting. The grind soon pulls us back into the dirt, layering violin slides over spiraling harmonized guitars as drumming and vocal intensity mount to a climax. Let's play a clip.
The title track, The Return of Magik, introduces CT's harsh shouts alongside Fugate's banshee wail over layered guitar riffs and tempo juggling drums. Stanzas are punctuated by eerie, intertwining guitar leads. Midway through, a spoken word passage emerges, addressing all the witches in the wood and the goblins. Raise your hands if you feel seen. As the music slows and riffs distort, the voice sneers, "It's the return of magic," only to follow with the wry dismissal, "in the crystal fucking palace." The mood shifts as the bass, played with rubber band type precision by Reed Rayleigh, locks into a groove. Sublet's lead guitar soars into quick cascading notes that spill and cry out before melting into harmonized lines with Judkins, finally fading into flute-like warbles rippling into silence.
The album's standout moment may be Distant Constellations and the Psychedelic Incarceration,
Boy, that's a title party.
which begins with winds that evoke tumbleweeds rolling through a ghost town. The one and only Jim Dandy Magram of Black Oak, Arkansas, lends a highly distorted spoken word intro, delivering wisdom with a time-worn rasp. He speaks of a youth trapped in a self-made DIY prison, his words underscored by drawled-out violin notes groaning like deep cattle lows. The music takes a sudden turn with a jangling like Turkish finger tambourines and serpentine-like guitars shift from a western twang to an eastern-tinged melody. Then a pause. The wind returns, this time accompanying an acoustic guitar so raw you can hear the creak of each string as it vibrates.
Yeah, I heard that after he got done doing the spoken word part, the band said, "Wow, Jim Dandy to the rescue." Another spoken section follows in another voice, this time delivered with a Rod Serling-esque knowing swagger. Slowly, the drums and guitars reawaken, building tension with stop-start riffing before the vocals plunge into harsh, throaty screams. Distorted harmonies emerge, cymbals clatter like ricocheting bullets, and the Eastern motifs swirl into the chaos. The magic Wake conjures here may be bleak, but for fans of extreme metal, it offers a cathartic purge. This is not an album meant to comfort, as it drags you deeper into the abyss, each riff and drum hit tightening its grip. And yet, That descent is delightful. Fans of Great Falls and Inter Arma will feel right at home with his unforgiving depths. Let's play a clip.
This is the Snaggletooth Extreme Metal Podcast.